guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Vinostream. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's brought out at the 16, but better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Williams. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is a 4-point play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a
touchdown. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short of 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? It's a wide receiver screen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Simpson. And this one is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Allen. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. First down here for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money.
It's a sack. They got him back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Dropping back. It's Aller. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nicky Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Nice grab. It's Miller. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
To the air. It's Aller. Cut quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. Put a small into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense comes back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Try to pick up the third-down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He's bringing it back. That's the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force the field goal attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to...
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Penn State offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Ran down the middle. It's Reynolds. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Allen. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver, but I love to point out when the offensive line does a great job. It's a cohesive unit. They do a nice job of communicating, give the quarterback enough time, let him do his thing. The offensive line is the reason that play worked.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ross.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion sets up a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, trying to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Alabama comes under the line quickly.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Pass rush gets home.
Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments, but what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14.
Looking to scramble.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the stick.
Looking deep down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going.
And what a grab by the sophomore.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss at the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Simpson.
On the move now.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Defense is coming after him. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hand off to the right side. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to throw. It's Allen. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Hibby keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Back's got it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. State offense comes back on the field. the last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. Tremendous toughness here.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Colton. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Porton. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
All right, big chunk play to pick up the first down. But don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds. But by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock, and try to get this win.
Trying to find some room. It's Miller. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. And the offense, they keep away and secure the victory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Allen. The pass rush closing in. Gets rid of it on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. The 50. Now the 40. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They can